Greetings, grade 12. It's Make Database. You know what it is. We are here with another video of it. Today we are focusing on trig ratios. Right here we have a problem, guys. This problem is very simple if you know the basic of trigonometry from grade 11s. Right here they told us sine minus alpha. Right, from grade 10, from grade 11, they said sine alpha, sine theta is equal to minus sine alpha, right? And cos minus theta is always positive, right? And tan minus theta is negative tan theta, right? We have to do, we have to apply those rules, right? Here we have a sine minus alpha, right? We have to come here, right? It means we apply this rule. Here we are going to have minus sine alpha, right? Here we have 180 minus alpha, right? Here we have to use our Cartesian plane, right? We're going to check where 180 is at, right? Minus, we check here, is at the second quadrant here. No, yes, here the owner is what? Is sine. It means that only sine is positive here, but cos is negative. It means that we are going to have negative cos alpha, right? And also here we have 360 plus alpha, right? We are going to check where 360 plus is where, right? It's at the first quadrant. It means that all the trig ratios here, they are positive, right? It means here we already have negative. We just have to write negative cos alpha, right? And also here we have 180 plus alpha. We are going to check where 180 plus on our Cartesian plane is here at the third quadrant. It means that here the landlord is tan, right? Is the owner. It means that sine is going to take the negative side, right? Here we are going to have negative sine alpha, right? Over, then here we check 180 minus alpha is where? Is at this quadrant, right? When it's at this quadrant, it means that cos here is negative, right? Then when cos is negative, but here check is square, it means that we are going to have two negative cos, right? When they are multiplying each other, they are going to give us the positive cos, right? It means that here we are going to have cos squared alpha, right? Then check here, right? We have 90 minus, right? It's 90 minus. And we all know from grade 11 that when there is a 90 minus, it means that the trig ratio must change. It's either 90 plus or minus. The trig ratio have to change, right? If it's sine, it have to be a cos. If it's cos, it has to be a sine, right? Then we check 90 minus is at which quadrant? The first quadrant. They are all positive. It means that our sine here is going to be plus sine squared alpha, right? And from here you see our things are simple and straightforward, right? We have a negative here, we have negative. Negative times negative is positive. It means that we have sine alpha cos alpha, right? Then here we have negative, here we have negative. It means that here we are going to have positive cos alpha sine alpha over, right? At the bottom here, we can see that this thing is an identity, right? The identity where cos squared alpha plus sine squared alpha is equals to 1. Then you have to write your 1 here, right? We have 1. Then from here, right? That's why we have 1 here, right? Then here we can see that this thing is the same thing, right? We can rearrange it. Let's say let's say sine alpha cos alpha, right? Plus sine alpha cos alpha, right? We all know that any number over 1 is that number, right? Any, the same applies here. Any variable or any number over 1 is that number or a variable, right? Then here we can see that this thing are the same, right? It means that here we are going to have 2 sine alpha cos alpha, right? Then here we can identify this is what? Yeah, you can see that this is our double angle, right? It's a double angle where it says sine 2 alpha. Then you are done. You are done. There is nothing complicated here. But for you to please subscribe, comment, do whatever it takes for more videos. Tell your friend to come like,